BETT, bass fishing at its best. It's proudly brought to you by Edenvale Gearbox and Diff for all your gearbox and diff requirements, specializing in 4x4. Before the break, small fish are aplenty. With most teams having secured their 5-fish limit, some have secured that and more. Currently 36th, and fishing submerged structure in the main lake adjacent to the weigh station, Team Western Accessories have boated their 5 and are hunting upgrades.
We started shallow. We had no success there. We got some undersized fish. We moved out a bit. We saw a little bit of activity on this deeper grass, round about the 15 to 19 foot grass. Went out there, picked up a good fish. It's probably around the 2 kg mark on a top water this morning. I pulled a frog over it, a plastic frog over the top of the grass. And the first cast where we'd seen the swirl, we got a nice fish. We've come back to where we started this morning. So we started here, we've been back here for about an hour. And we've managed to cull one of our really small fish out. We've still got 2 really tiny fish in the live well. And hopefully we're going to get rid of them in the next hour. There we go. Oh. Fishing a squirrel tail here. What's unique about the squirrel tail, this lure from Big Bite, is that the tail is buoyant. So what happens is that although we drag most of our plastics along the bottom, this tail lifts up. The tail lifts up like that and gives it a hell of an attractive action. Now this chartreuse tail is working very well in off-coloured and dirty water. The water's a bit off-colour here today, it's not great. There we go. Yeah, oh, it's a small one. Look at that. Look at that beautiful little fish. Have a look how beautiful that little fish is. Absolutely perfect, mint condition. But look at the size of the lure at 8 in relation to its body size.
Currently in 11th, and moving from the main lake to the river, we're on board with Vernon and Peter of Team Euro Truck Spares.
We're going to move back to the river section where we caught the bigger fish this morning. And we've basically, the whole day, we've just been catching the scrappies. So we want to move to the river and see if we can, in the last hour and a half, try upgrade with us bigger fish. There seem to be the better quality fish coming. Well, in practice we've got better quality fish in the river, and chance our luck and get one more quality fish to add to the bag. Fishing about 6 foot on the outside, yeah, just basically where the vegetation stops. It drops down to 17, 20 foot. There's a whole lot of brushes. It's a flooded plain here. It's a whole lot of brushes and grass and tree stumps and all kinds of structures. And in practice, on that brush pile, we got a 3 kilo fish here. Although it was late afternoon, so I just got a feeling about this place. If there's going to be a bigger fish here, it's going to come from here. And it's the last hour now. So hopefully we can get a late afternoon fish. What we're doing is Peter's fishing weightless and I'm fishing weighted so that we can cover the bottom and the top water column. And it seems the weightless presentation seems to be the better one. Oh, it's a nice fish. Oh. Nice, I told you. Zie je gezicht. Mooi Piet. Here we go, that's the one.
And with that, time's up. With the word spreading that big fish have been caught, teams nervously make their way back to the weigh station. Somebody is sure to rock the scales.
Right, in 5th place, with a weight of 5.22 kgs, Team Roughnecks, Riem and Tiwi. In 4th place, with a weight of 5.30 kilograms, Team Roba, Stephen and Reed. And in third place for 2,000 Rand with a weight of 5,41, Team Doobie Doo, Yapi and Glenn. Yamaha second place finisher Driekoppies, 3,500 Rand goes with a weight of 7,01 for Team Euro Truck Spares, Vernon and Peter. Right, and the Imperial Toyota Driekoppies champions, Team Springbok Plant Hire, Johan and Tian, 7,63.
Previous one was 3,2 and now it's 4,7. And on a weightless fluke, watermelon candy in about 10-foot water.
The Driekoppies top 10 teams for the month of May are as follows. Team Springbok Plant Hire secures first position with a mere 62-gram lead over second place Team Euro Truck Spares. The Gauteng logs after this fifth event are as follows. Team Roughnecks maintain their 3-month hold over pole position. However, the deficit between them and second place Team F1 Grand Prix Tours.co.za 1 is only a mere 58 grams. Other changes to the top 10 sees Team Brewforce move from 5th to 10th, while Team Kenny Brokers Evinrude fall out. With 4 tournaments remaining to qualify for the Classic, the pressure's mounting. The Western Accessories Tackle Box, home of the Waft Rod.
We started our day off with a really good fish this morning, just over 2 kilos. Caught it on the top water frog, similar to this snag-proof frog. Fishing that on my big gun, that 7'10" rod of mine. I fished majority of the day today with the R.A.W reels, an E5 and an E7, a 5-to-1 and a 7-to-1 ratio reel. Spent a lot of time pitching today, fishing plastics in the deep grass. For that I used the burner, the 7-to-1 on the R.A.W. Very nice combination, this 7-foot medium heavy, nice all-round rod. And we fished some new lures today from Big Bite. We fished a cane thumper, which is something new. It's a swim bait with quite a thick body. Fished it on a Texas rig. It's something that you can swim swim through the grass, drop it off the bottom. Another new product from Big Bite that we fished today is a Yo Daddy. Very compact bait. Goes down nice and quickly, nice and easy on the Texas rig into the submerged, into the thick patches of grass. Gives off a nice vibration when you move it around. Also tried a bit of finesse baiting today. I used 6'6", a little neck save, lovely combination with a new reel from Shimano called a Canaan. Here what I did was I fished another new product from Big Bite that's doing very, very well this time of the year, is a squirrel tail. The difference that you have with the Big Bite squirrel tail lures is that the tails are actually buoyant. You throw it out, you can move it back slowly, leave it still, jiggle the rod around a bit, the tail stands up and wiggles quite a bit. All these Shimano products, the rod and reel combos, as well as the Big Bite lures, all available from Western Accessories, Boksburg and Krugersdorp.
Join us next month as teams battle it out at Rustenwinter Dam on the 4th of June. Come fishing with BETT, the most exciting bass fishing tournament the country has to offer. And get informed. Visit www.bet.co.za. Bass fishing at its best is proudly brought to you by Yamaha VMAX, super high output 4-stroke outboards. McChrystal Insurance, ensuring your freedom to play. And Imperial Toyota, your lifestyle dealer. Catch the next exciting BETT KZN premiere on the 28th of June at 6 p.m. on Supersport 1.